And hey, it's me. Let's start this, because I haven't played since yesterday, and yesterday I only played an hour. I'll try to play more today. I already had dinner, so... And yeah, Nugget is fucking dead. I just need to talk to the people, right? And then I can leave.
Like...
I'm not freaking out about it like a Switchy pad. I definitely can't stop thinking about it. When the Monokuma timer reaches 0 2 days from now, what's going to happen?
Huh?
Huh? What's gonna happen?
That's obviously wrong.
This run in Scooter is gonna end, right? We can finally go back home.
Jeez.
Carefree till the end. Does that mean you don't think that'll happen?
Well, yeah.
Monokuma might be planning to make us do something after the countdown ends. Yeah?
Hey!
What do you mean something?
Shut up!
She's
Shut
making
up!
us kill each other, you know? What could be worse than that?
Damn it!
That's right. I don't know. But this is Monokuma we're talking about, you know? There's no way that this will end smoothly with a countdown. Anyway, like I said before, if we screw up here, it's the end for us. For now, let's focus on the investigation. We'll think about the countdown after we live through the class trial.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You...
Then don't bring up strange stuff like that. Interesting. Akane, hello. It might have for Gundam scaling and for mechans, but it looked like it's different this time. It doesn't matter this time. What doesn't matter?
So...
The time! Looked like the time doesn't matter. It was clearly written in the Monokuma file. The time of that was noon sharp. If it was at noon. What were we doing at that time? What we were doing? Well, right now
It's time.
it's 12:30. So it also has a clock function. Then that means Nagito died 30 minutes ago.
Huh?
Huh? It happened that recently? He's totally a fresh kill. Fresh seems like a bad way to describe it. Yeah, it does. If it happened 30 minutes ago, was it around the time we were struggling with the bombs? Yeah, you're right. Those fake bombs were originally supposed to explode at noon.
All right!
Which means whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time is Nagito's killer. I guess Sonia is the last one that came in, but she was in the army. But we don't know actually, but yeah. Well, this could be like where Nekomaru died. The killer could have also used some kind of automatic setup. Yeah. Also, the crime looks very detailed, so they would have needed time to prepare.
All right!
Then whoever doesn't have an alibi before we found the bombs is suspicious.
Huh?
Wait, none of us have an alibi for that time. That's when we all split up to search for the bombs. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay. Sonia, what do you have?
So just as I thought.
If only everyone could go home, nothing would make me happier. No, we should finish the class trial. Then we can think about what would happen after. Yeah? That's what you... One of us killed Nagito in such a cruel way. It's too bizarre. I can't do anything except laugh. That's weird. You're weird. You're dead. She looks like she's deep in thought while staring at the ceiling. What happened? Is there something strange about the ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, about that sprinkler. That's one of the sprinkler's heads that activated to put out the fire.
Well?
You can see a girder right next to it, right? There.
See?
Oh shit. Can you see that red streak? That's pink actually. Thank you. Huh? Oh shit. You're right, I definitely see it. It looks like a small red line on the ceiling girder.
Perhaps.
Girder. Is that blood? Blood? The color definitely looks like blood, but there's no way blood could get up there, right? Plus, it's in a straight line. That's why I've been staring at it. I think it's strange. It's definitely strange. I should remember this. Thank you. Okay. Now this, I guess that's enough investigating the area behind the curtain. The killer's goal wasn't just killing Nagito. There should have been another reason as well. If not, they would have gone to the trouble of tying him with rope and covering his mouth with duct tape. Not just that, there's no reason to inflict any wounds other than a fatal one. So what was the reason? Looks like I better investigate other areas to figure that out. Alright, I should try investigating the other areas inside this warehouse first. Can I go to Naito's bedroom? please. Yeah, goddamn. Oh god, it's so weird when it. Okay. What do we have? That's just the back of warehouse. Yeah, the music player. I cared about this. Oh no, your bestie got killed, right? I mean, he kind of went crazy, and he wasn't the bestie of the main character. It was my bestie, you know. This is an MP3 player. There's even a speaker plugged into it. But why is it here? I mean, you know, the music.
Maybe.
It looks like that weird music was playing from there. You know, that music was blaring when the fire started.
Yeah, you're right.
Looks like it's busted from getting drenched by the sprinklers. There's no mistaking it. The music was playing from that MP3 player.
I don't disagree with that, but what was the killer playing music from this? The reason, huh? Maybe to mumble something. MP3 player has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Jesus. Monokuma panels. Seems like he's always the main guy talking to you. Yeah, but he's kind of like fucked up in the head. There are a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels. The panel. The panel near the curtain in the back is tipped over and burned. Did the fire do that? But why are they scattered like this? Last time I came here, I seem to recall. Yeah, they were all like stuck together. They should have been neatly put away. Interesting. Maybe we're the ones who made this mess? Huh?
See?
Look, the tipped over panel of the entrance is really close to the door, right? By the entrance. So maybe the reason these panels are tipped over is... That's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, I kind of brushed off everyone's warnings and slowly opened the door to the warehouse. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it.
I knew it. It's a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay?
Didn't I tell you to be fine? I just gotta use a little more force.
What happened to opening it slowly?
I kinda ignored the protest and with a mighty kick, the door flew open. Bam! And that's where maybe the Monokuma fell over. Could it be... Was that it?
Well?
And there's something else I've been wondering.
Hey.
The Monokuma panels are tipped over starting from this entrance to the back of the warehouse, right? They seem to be lying on top of each other in a straight line. Yeah, compared to the other tipped over panels, that line is the only one that's neat and orderly. It was like a domino effect to trigger the fire. Isn't this clearly strange? Strange? That means we can speculate that this was done intentionally. Okay, yeah, we can. So if someone did that, they couldn't have left the place from the door because they had to put the thing to make a domino effect, right? And they're still there. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's talk to everyone. It mattered for Gundam Skill and for Mikans.
Hey.
But it looks like the time doesn't matter this time. That's not her voice, what the fuck? It was clearly written in the Monokuma file that the estimated time of death is noon sharp.
Like...
But we'll split up before noon to search for the bombs, which means no one has an alibi. Yeah, that's the problem. We're gonna make alibis, I guess. Looks like Sonia is focused on investigating the warehouse. Which reminds me, there's something I need to ask her about. Now that we pretty much finished investigating Nagito's body, I think it's time to talk to her. Hey Sonia, do you have a minute? Yes, what is it? I want to talk to you about when that fake bomb Nagito set in the warehouse exploded. Huh? Right before it exploded, you said something like this, right? It is alright, it is not a bomb. Why did you know the bombs were fake? Well... That's not all either. When we were looking for the bombs, why were you at the military base? I thought you were supposed to be searching the central island. Plus, when I called for you, you didn't come to the factory right away. Where were you and what were you doing during that time?
Oh my!
Oh my!
It cannot be!
Do you suspect me? I kinda do. It's a misunderstanding. I am not the killer. Jesus shit, you son of a bitch! Sonia?
I am sorry!
I'm terribly sorry, I was panicking. I shall come down and explain to you. Why was I at the military base? When I first explored the final island, I discovered a vast amount of bombs there. Huh?
Well?
At first I was worried that someone might use them for nefarious reasons if I announced it to everyone. So I kept silent the whole time. Does that mean when you heard Nagito planted bombs, you got suspicion and went to investigate them?
that is...
And as I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found. And because you were searching for them, you were late when we all gathered?
Please listen!
And because of that, I reached a conclusion. The bombs Nagato brought were from the military base, which means they were fake bombs. How did you find out that the bombs at the military base were fake? Because I attempted to use one of them. Jesus Christ, Sonia. What?
I see.
I thought one of the bombs would be strong enough to blast open the door to the ancient ruin. At the time, I still believed the bombs were real. And I thought that I could use one of them to gain entrance to the ancient ruin. Then who the fuck?
However, that plan was an utter failure.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's Monomi over there. I'm gonna save this as a... I didn't want to save it as a screenshot for Steam, but I guess I did. There you go. I'm gonna save it as a screenshot to put as a thumbnail, because that'll work.
The bomb was not real. It was merely a fireworks display. God
Interesting.
damn it all to hell!
I see. So that's why you're the only one who knew the bombs at the military base were fake.
I did. As did Monomi as well. She was also secretly peeking at the bomb.
Yeah.
Which means...
If those bombs are the same ones that disappeared, it would mean Naito took them. That is why I knew it was a fake. However, I did think it was strange when Naito blew up the hotel lobby. Yeah, how did he do that? Oh yeah, the fucking... That bomb was real. I could not stop thinking about it. But upon further reflection, that might have been Naito's plan all along. She showed us a real bomb to make us believe that the bombs he said were real as well. Yeah. Shush. Such carefully articulated swearing, right? If so, then Naito's actions were extremely calculated. But the problem is his reason for doing it. With this, I have explained everything.
Do you have a minute?
There should be no more reason for you to doubt me. You're right. I got it. Ooh. Sonia's account. Gotcha. Alright, I pretty much finished looking for clues inside the warehouse. I was supposed to clues, but I still don't know anything in time.
Hold it.
You look worried. Yeah, I am.
Well?
At a time like this, it might be good if you broaden your investigation range. You mean it's good to investigate other places as well? She might be right. There are several things I've been wondering about besides the crime scene. The military base, as I mentioned, the plush factory next door, Nezumi's castle where the spear originally came from, and Nagito's room too. If I'm going to understand the reason for these actions, I need to know more about him. I'm pretty sure that the others have already finished investigating.
Can you hear me?
Hey you guys, isn't it about time we leave this place and try exploring other areas too? In response to Chiaki, the others gathered around her.
I see.
I agree.
See.
I was just thinking about proceeding to another area. It seems we had the same idea.
Huh?
But is it safe? There won't be anyone to guard the crime scene.
Yep.
We don't have a choice. There just aren't enough of us. Besides, we've investigated all we can here.
I guess you're right.
See?
Also, it looks like the clues we found aren't enough to piece the incident together. There's too many flies inside my room, but I have my window open because it's fucking warm. So we need to search for them in other areas probably. Well, alternatively, if there aren't any clues in other areas either, we'd have to give up completely. Would be mindfuck if you played a game like this all the way through just to find out at the end your character is the killer. You know, I wouldn't mind it, and also wouldn't mind to have a choice to kill someone. It would be cool if I gave me a game like this and it's like, do you want to try to kill someone? It's like, fuck it, let's go. You don't really need to say that.
Hey!
Then it's okay if we leave this place.
Well, it's okay.
Oh, Minimura. There's no time to stand around. In order to survive, there's no other way except to do it. In order to survive, we need to find Nagito's killer. If we don't sacrifice that person, nobody can survive. That's our reality. That's why there's no time for us to stand around. Whee! This music, dude. Okay, I'm gonna go. What would you like to... Oh my... I don't know where I went. I didn't mean to go here. Let's go outside because I want to go to Nagito's room first. That's the most important one. You know why? That's the most important one. You know why it's the most important one? Because there's a plushie over there that I need to fucking get. Or the killer's one or two. Either way, hotel is over here. Let's go. Hello, Jackie.
I'm annoyed.
What happened?
I'm annoyed.
What are you annoyed about?
I want to investigate Nagito's cottage, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed.
I don't really understand you, but you can investigate Nagito's cottage. Maybe I should try investigating Nagito's cottage. Maybe Nagito's cottage is Nagito's cottage. Let's go Nagito's cottage. Nagito's cottage is closed. God damn it. Huh? It's locked?
Apparently. We can't go inside thanks to that. I'm annoyed.
There's nothing I can do. I'm going to go investigate another area. What are you going to do?
I'll go look for Monokuma. He might open it for us.
Let me know when we can go inside.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it.
But are you annoyed? Chiaki! Okay. Well, time to leave then. Because I thought it would be useful, but I guess not. Nagito's cottage. Yep. Hey, it's Usami, the great magical girl. Let's go. Hey, Fuso, is Usami your favorite character? Just asking for a friend. Oh my god, my game lag. Nezumi's castle. That's probably the place I want to go first. Let's go. Nezumi Castle, the interior. Hello there. Yeah, there's one spear missing, huh? What exactly are the bears? What bears? What are you talking about? A spear with a flashy ornament on its on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right?
I see.
Just as I thought. It looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to this handle, and there's a weight at the end of it.
Yeah.
Also,
Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Genger, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that.
But why did the killer use this spear and a knife?
well, yeah.
Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife, and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this, with this unnecessary cord thing, a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use.
Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield, but still, they chose this spear for a reason. What could be that reason? What could that reason be? Whoops, he didn't say anything, Gladius. No, he didn't say anything, Fuso, don't worry. The password runs an ancient room, but the most important part is erased. Nagito was the only one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside. But no, that's not that he's dead. Are we unable to get the password? The stuffed animal people. Yeah, no, Monokuma is the guy one, and Monomi is the girl one. They're just stuffed bears, mechanical stuffed bears, I think, that are controlled by someone, and we don't know exactly who that someone is yet, so no, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case come first. Okay.
I get
The
it.
killer must have taken the spear from here. I feel like that isn't convenient at all, and it would have been a pain in the ass to carry around. So why did they bother using it in the first place?
I see.
Maybe the spear was actually used for torture too.
Torture, huh? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know exactly who they are. Like in the first game, I was controlled by one of the students. Like oh god, I didn't want to go inside. In the first game, from I remember correctly, it was like one student controlling it from like a special room that was hidden in the fucking school. And he was, it was like a student that we thought was dead and they weren't dead. So that's what Monokuma is in the first one. It's a bit different, but that'll come up later. Wow, spoilers. Okay, what do we have? Where else do we have to go? I already searched that one. Okay, what do we have here? The Plushie Factory, that's probably, and the Jabberwock Military Base. I care for both of those. Yeah, the Mastermind control the Monokuma bots from our control room. A huge supply of guns and other firearms are stuffed into the trackpad.
Whoa!
Ah, found it!
Huh? What do you find?
Huh?
Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like this. Like a survival knife. A survival knife? Wait, that's... Yep, that's the one that's not on Nagito's hand. Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand?
Maybe...
Which means the killer obtained that knife here.
Alright!
So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once.
That's everyone though.
No, not me. This is the first time I've been here.
That sounds fishy. Yeah. What do you have?
Man...
Damn it, this dangerous place is the reason all this messed up stuff is happening.
Hey!
Yeah. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, they gotta take better care of this.
It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. But I still have things to... There should be still things that I need to... Okay, truck. When I try looking through the truck bed, it's empty, nothing's here. When I first came here, there was something in the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth.
However...
As I suspected, the bombs had disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were nowhere to be found.
Okay. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. Yeah, he said I weren't. So, were you surprised? Seriously, think about it. Do you really think there are enough bombs to blow up an entire island? Even if there were, a guy like me would never be able to use them. This game reminds me of And Then There Were None book. I haven't read it. He knew the bombs were fake. He only did that to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Actually, no, I need to go to the plushie factory. There you go. Plushie factory. Inside. First, I go to the break room. The break room is on the other side of this door. This is where we obtain the fire grenades. Anything inside? Huh, there's nothing on the floor that looks like a clue, not even trash. Understood. What up, Sonia? I'll check you in a second. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop...
Is he still watching us from somewhere? If it's not, then how did he time this message so perfectly?
No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. But why did you have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get.
At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really isn't something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. Apparently the bombs were stuffed on this truck stuffed in this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. What up, Sonia?
My!
I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life.
Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into.
However,
while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me.
well,
The bomb that went out of the lobby might have been set up here.
Huh? What?
do you have a
If you
minute?
hide a bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think that the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A
Amazing!
plushie bomb is an act of terrorism.
Alright!
Let us rip this apart right away so we can confirm it.
Oh, hold on. If there were a bomb inside, then wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed with it?
Easy as pie!
Either way, it is all gravy.
All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Enough already!
Stop! There's no bomb!
Hey,
You'll know if you just pick me up, see? And you'll feel that all you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
I see. I see.
You are right.
However...
Then where did Nagato obtain the bone he used?
Who knows?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
What?
To tell you the truth, the bones were all fake.
Please wait.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
No.
Well, I thought if I keep quiet about it... Wait. I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that a killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just now telling you for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
But if the one wasn't from the military base or this factory, then he brought them from the Octagon, yeah.
Well,
I must say, you have a good eye there, Sonia. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
Didn't you already did that in the first game?
Did I say something I should not have said?
It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Monokuma's account has been added, okay. I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagato is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. This music, dude. Like I said, didn't Monokuma use like a bomb in the plushie in one of his bodies in the first game? No, wait, no, the truth will have an idiot. Shut up. I'll read that later. Yeah, I already went here. Let's go to the hotel. One of the few books I actually enjoy reading. I wish I liked reading. Hey, what up? It's you guys. Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh my, you want to go inside Nagato's room too?
Hajime.
Hajime.
What are you gonna do?
I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagato's cottage because she really needs it for the cross trial. She begged me to do... Wait, what? She begged me to do while she was licking my black eye.
I didn't do that.
Boy,
Then
you're
do it.
proud.
It's sweet because I'm made out of black beans.
Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine,
Yeah, Monokumas
fine.
in the first game were rigged to blow if they were manhandled by the students. I know, right?
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right?
Now then.
Now then.
Va-va-va-loose.
Vavavalus?
Freak.
Bye-bye.
See, I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This is my first time seeing that, but... This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that?
Perhaps.
Maybe the cottage key is computerized.
Hey.
More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Nagato, I need a plushie! Nagato, come on. I see you. Oh. So, Nagato was living here. What was he thinking? What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent these days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanted to see absolute hope, become in despair so he could act as stepping stones for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird this past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden here as well. What up, Monokuma? Man, you're the last one and I'm missing one.
No.
I'm literally missing one Monokuma, which is in Kyoko's room, and I'm so mad. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. It looks like just the one in my room, but...
Hey.
Maybe there's something under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things.
Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check it just in case. With no expectations and without thinking, I picked under the bed and... Huh? There's something here! It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this?
It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. This looks like the real deal. Did you get this from the military base?
Yeah, what I picked one up in the start of the game and he threw it away. A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding this under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Interesting. Gas mask and gloves have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hajime.
Hajime, was there anything else under the bed?
Let's see. I picked under the bed once again and started looking around the area where I found the supermarket bag and... There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? Aluminum?
A round thin piece of aluminum, huh? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of an open mayonnaise.
I get what you're saying, but what does that mean? Does that mean this is just a piece of trash?
Wait.
Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that.
Okay, I'll keep it. Piece of blue paper has been added to the truth bullets of your handbook. Okay. The fridge? Yeah, a fridge? There's a refrigerator!
Huh?
Nice, my cottage doesn't even have a refrigerator. I wonder where he got it from.
Nagito probably supplied it himself.
Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room?
Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the refrigerator out of curiosity. There really isn't much inside. The only thing inside the refrigerator was a brown bottle.
For someone who likes cold drinks, he doesn't look like he's stocked very much. But that bottle clearly isn't a drink, right?
Really? It looks like some kind of dietary supplement to me. Protein powder maybe? Maybe you should read the fucking label that's super huge over there. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning people to death. Hey, this is...
Could it be?
Yeah, looks like it's poison.
Poison?
Looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it.
Stop it. If you wear it like that, I'm going to get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing people. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or a plastic container, away from sunlight. Understood. Monokuma special poison, the special poison for Monokuma. Monokuma poison.
This sure looks like a chemical made solely from poisoning someone to death.
I really fucking want to watch Emperor's New Groove again. God damn it. Oh, it's been so long since I watched it.
This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure.
But where did Nagito get something like this?
Well?
That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel too.
Apply to the bomb?
See?
There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items.
The octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right?
Perhaps.
He was probably hiding them somewhere in his body during their last class trial.
He was hiding a bomb and a poison during the class trial?
Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle?
Just thinking about it scares me.
Hey.
Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison?
Huh?
See?
It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Huh, was it like this from the beginning? Or did Naruto use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder if there's still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet.
Fuck. Another trap.
Perhaps.
For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using the poison before he died. If that actually exists, it'd be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island.
Yeah, everyone on the island. What the hell? Naruto, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you died? That's a yes. Monokuma special poison. The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Okay, last thing in. Wait, he has a bath and I have a shower? Wow. Fuck you. Wait, no. Do I have a bath too? Because I prefer showers. But still. Fancy looking treasure covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Treasure box. Could this be... Can you let me know if you find my treasure? My treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box. It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights. Yeah.
Perhaps.
That treasure box. Jackie, you know about this?
Yep.
It's really cute. Oh, she was just reacting. This looks like Monami's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means the thief Monami was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside.
Hold it.
Is it gonna be okay? It looks like a little dangerous. What up, Hikaru? Welcome. It might be, but this could be some kind of clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monami in the first place. I turn back down toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. The fuck? Inside there was a notebook. Okay. This is it. What? This is it? Why is the notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of this treasure box and began leafing through it. Jesus Christ. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. What the fuck? It contains sloppy drawings as if they were drawn by children and entries that look like children's scratch. Day 1. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and everything turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone is tired. What is this? A diary? Oh my god. Looks like it. Did Monami write this? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I keep flipping through the pages. Day 3, day 4, day 5, page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped at the entry titled Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go in the final death room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Huh?
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Stop it!
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook! Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monami suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I won't forgive you.
Interesting. Phew! I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was so close. If I had come any later, you would have seen the inside of the notebook. Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
Huh?
But if this notebook is here, then Naruto was the thief.
No!
Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student.
Hey, hey.
Hey, that notebook is pretty much your diary, right? Diary? It seems that way.
Ta-da!
That's right. This is my important diary where all my maiden secrets are written.
Hey!
Hey, you're a liar!
Oh, what? You always show up out of nowhere.
Why?
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monami can't even write.
Huh? What are you saying? Jeez, I can write letters easily. I can finally write a letter B.
That's wrong!
No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. Monokuma does.
Yeah!
Phew!
See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same too.
What?
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you?
Hey, hey!
So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me.
What are you saying?
What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister.
It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? Huh? He said you didn't write in that notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it? Well, you know, it's, how should I put it?
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Hold on. Damn it, she totally ran away again.
Yep.
The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get an answer from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Interesting. Monomi's notebook. Is that it in this room? No, I'm missing the bookshelf. There's a lot of books and other mysterious items stuffed on the shelf. The genres and the types of items are also random. I can't make any sense of them whatsoever. Please tell me the book please, no. Oh, maybe?
Well,
They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart.
3 to 4 viewers, poggers, XD. Yeah, but that's because my friend is hosting me and he has like a lot of fucking AFK viewers.
Do they know?
Yeah, but do they know? Do they now? What am I saying?
I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this.
So what should we do? It'd be really difficult to look through all these files.
That doesn't mean we should ignore it though.
yep.
I'll leave it to you then, Hajime.
Wait, what?
It's better if a boy goes through another boy's thing. You know, there might be private stuff here.
Well, that might be true, but
See?
So I'll leave this shelf to you.
I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. Yep, okay, let's go. I sighed and walked towards the shelf. One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Yes. Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one.
That seal!
Indeed. It's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy.
Does that have information about our stolen memories?
Memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information.
Fucking liar. Nagito said this only contains information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file and held in my hand. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. I'm sorry. Instantly I realized something was strange. If this was really only my information, then why is this file so thick? With double C. And so as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there were information about other students. Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, Sonia probably, I'm taking a picture right now. Sonia, and everyone who died had pages of information about them too. The file contained information of all 16 of us. Only my information, my ass. I can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information such as my date of birth, my height, my weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words Reserve Corps student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a Reserve Corps student from the Reserve Department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? Why am I the only one here who's from the Reserve Department? Why am I here with all of this other ultimates? Okay.
Hey, hey.
Hajime, did something happen?
Well, I just found a strange file.
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final death room?
As I recall, your student profile should
be in there.
It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone?
Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us.
Can I take a look at that file?
Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. Okay, that's a better thumbnail actually. Dots.
You're right. My profile is really in here.
Yep.
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details?
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there...
Where is it?
These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
Okay.
Then it's impossible to obtain any clues from them.
Yeah, seems like it.
Still, take it as a clue just in case.
Hold on.
Huh?
What happened?
I just noticed it right now, but...
The file. His name isn't in there, right? There's supposed to be 16 names worth of profiles, but his name is the only one missing, right?
Who are you talking about?
Nagito?
Byakuya. I'm talking
Oh.
about Byakuya Togami.
Huh.
Look carefully. No matter where I look, I don't see his name anywhere.
So who is the other person who has his name there? God damn it, Monokuma.
No way!
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. Huh. He participated in the killing school life at Hope Street Academy, right? For some reason, for someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it's painful to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life,
Too bad!
it's totally wrong. That's a completely different reason. There's a completely different reason. A different reason?
You're getting all riled up!
I am.
How should I put this? You have been getting all worked up over that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya... Wait, did you think that... The great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it on one-person cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
What the heck?
You have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? Whose name is on it except my eyes turn back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming their names. And suddenly I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was able to confirm one thing. Ultimate Imposter. Ah, interesting.
That's Byakuya True's identity.
True identity?
He was a fake and that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent prodigy, Byakuya Togami.
Fake?
Hey,
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown.
Fuck.
Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent. Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami?
Perhaps.
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the kid's school life?
so cool!
His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Then he was lying to us. He was lying to us the whole time.
But still.
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it?
Oh.
Because that was his talent. Huh? Well, having talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Anyway,
Anyway, I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with.
that's right!
So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at that time? Yeah,
I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. Based on the context, if I had to guess. Maybe
No!
was just complained that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time.
Shing!
But since you guys went to Hope Street Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
Imposter. So, in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Phew!
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monami or the traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still want to know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Of course.
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
Could it be?
So it's just that I thought you're the one who did it.
Hey,
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there it's what's wrong. I mean, the traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Host Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the traitor and included it in here?
Correct.
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the traitor was so easily, right?
Hey.
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
Interesting. Inter-fucking-stillly. What the fuck am I saying?
It's tripping with the spell, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue.
Are you sure?
Was that a wise
about this?
decision? Thumbs up, you know.
Thumbs up. Wait.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me for a moment.
Dots. I mean, that chime or chime just now. Chime.
What is most important for living things?
Breathing.
Well, personally, I think time is.
Okay.
I mean, your bank account may go up and down, but time will inevitably run out, right?
Yeah.
That's why we gotta cherish time. There is nothing more wasteful than wasting time. So, time's up. We will begin the last class trial.
Last
so
one,
please
huh?
gather at Monokuma
Makes sense.
Rock.
Okay.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see you soon too, Monokuma. I'll see you soon too. The last class trial. He said that, right? He said last class trial.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say that it was the last class trial. That's a fucking difficult thing to say. Last class trial. Last class trial. What do you think? What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about that Monokuma timer earlier, right? Two more days. And he said something about the Killing School trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one.
But still.
But I can't imagine that it's the real end. Huh? You need to play the true pacifist to get the ultimate ending. God damn it, Kagime, you don't understand. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan may be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all of this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once?
Well?
But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. Yeah. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito.
But still.
Well, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry so much. Huh?
Right?
I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone. As long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Except for that one person who dies, but who cares about them? You know, they killed someone. Okay, time to go to Monokuma Rock. Oh boy. I hope you guys are ready, because this is the last class trial. Hey, Hikaru, after the class trial, the game just ends, or is it like, I don't know, an hour more story? Just like text.
Looks like everyone's here.
Huh?
Ah, is this it? Shouldn't there be more people?
Damn it.
Stop it, you're making me be depressed.
Stupid fool!
You're making me depressed.
So, it is going to happen again. The cruel conflict where we must doubt our friends.
But once we're through with this, we can't go back, right?
That's right.
That Monokuma bastard said so, didn't he? He said this is the last class trial.
Damn it.
But we've been tricked every step of the way. There's no way I can believe that so easily.
Of course not.
Why can you believe it? The guy who's making us do this making us do all this is the one saying it, you know?
You know, right?
You know, this game take a while to actually end. You know, so will continue significantly after the trial. Oh boy.
That's why I'll definitely survive.
So you're saying I cannot finish it today, huh? Tomorrow, no, Friday it will be.
If we can really go home after we deal with this class trial.
That's
I'll
right.
definitely find out who the killer is, no matter what. Even if I have to pull out all the stops. What the fuck? Why are you here?
You haven't realized it yet? That feeling of wanting to leave this island? Thinking like that is Monokuma's trap, you know?
Huh?
Huh? What are you saying?
Got it?
There's no way Monokuma will end things here. He's planning something far worse.
Ah, stop trying to jinx us.
I'll beat you up!
Damn right! Stupid rubbish, you shut up! Shut up. Everyone, you mustn't run away from despair.
Huh?
I have finally realized after losing my powers. I've realized that cursing your powerlessness on your fate.
Wait.
I realized that cursing your powerlessness or your fate accomplishes nothing. The possibility may be small, but as long as there's a possibility, you must face it. In order to become someone who can be proud of yourself. So I will fight.
Huh?
What's her deal?
I do not really know, but she seems different from before.
Maybe she read a self-help book.
Wait.
But her eyes, she looks so determined.
You...
Tch, what can you tell? What can you tell just by looking at those bottom eyes? Anyway, make sure you turn off Minimaru, and be annoying if you start talking during the trial.
Oh, fine.
But still.
Somehow, I understand what Monami is saying, I think.
Anyway, let's get going to the last class trial.
Yep.
You're right. We need to fight as much as we can. No matter what hopeless truth awaits us in the end.
Okay. Roar. Roar, motherfucker, roar! This is the end. I keep saying those words, okay. I kept saying those words to myself over and over within my mind. I enter Monokuma Rock. What? Let's fucking go, Jesus Christ. Oh man, the soul.
Yeah.
It's elevator right. This will be the last time for this too, right?
I fucking hope so.
Well,
Let's worry about things after we're finished.
you are right.
More importantly, we must focus on the class trial before us.
Oh boy.
Damn it.
The killer managed to kill someone like Nagito. There's no way this is going to go smoothly. I mean, I can still believe one of us was able to do that. I still can't believe it.
Nagito was problematic in many ways, but he was also a valuable asset during the trials.
Yeah, you're right. In fact, during the funhouse ordeal, we were completely dependent on him. But even if he's gone, the ones who survived need to stand and fight. We must fight. Also, I haven't talked about it much, but the whole like ultimate imposter, that was fucking cool. And to think that Byakuya wasn't actually our Byakuya, but he was still fucking cool, and I actually liked him a lot. It makes me actually, I don't know, man. Oh my god. And I feel bad because it's like what Miyake said. You're like you're born into that fucking ultimate talent, so you have to use it to live, and then it's your life. You're someone else, and you know not yourself, and that's like ah. And then the door slowly opened. This bright light greeting us. Is that the light of hope, or the light of despair? A trial of hope, a trial of death, a trial. Okay, shut up. Trial of life.
Well now.
Well then, now that the chatterbox Nagito is gone, there are only 6 of you left.
Shut the hell up!
Enough, just what? Enough, just fucking start this already.
Hey!
Hey, this is it, right? This is really the last class trial, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it sure is. So you gotta show some enthusiasm and make sure you give it your all.
All right!
Didn't I tell you? He said it. This is the end.
Now then.
Now then, let's get this trial started.
Viva killing!
This is the last class trial. Let's show some enthusiasm and let's kill each other.
I don't have to talk anymore. This is the fifth class trial. According to Monokuma, this is also the last class trial. The curtain is about to rise. Naito Komaeda, the ultimate lucky student. When I first met him, I thought he was a nice guy. He came across as very sociable. But his true nature held such a demented thought process that was nothing like his outward appearance. Man, that's a fucking great up here. A fucking good, whatever his name. He said he believed in hope and hope more than anything. He said he was yearning for a powerful hope that can overcome any despair. He said he would even help despair just to prove that hope will never lose to despair. And he said he'd become a stepping stone for hope. His way of thinking was completely screwed up. But there were also times he saved us too. Someone like him was killed. That was the time. That was the end of him. And I have no idea at all who did it. But I have no idea either. 3 people here. There's no way we can end this without knowing. We will be consumed by despair. Jeez, almost everyone here is dead, dude. That's why we absolutely have to find out. The person who finished off Nagito. The killer who murdered Nagito. In order to return from this despair alive, we need to reach the truth. And if Monokuma says this is really the last class trial, that's all the more reason we need to do this. Oh boy, time to not talk anymore. And so, this life-threatening trial, belowing with hope and despair, the last one, has begun. Yeah, I would like to save my progress. Thank you very much. Let's go. I think I have all the skills that I need right now, because I haven't... I wish I had more, but I don't think I have any more skills that I can actually set up, because they don't actually let me fucking... Okay, whatever. Opening handbook. Let's read all the fucking bullets. Monokuma File 5. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in the stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Interesting. Torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevent him... Sorry, I'm looking at the... Okay, sorry. Which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Burned rope. The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm was burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looked clean. Survival knife. A survival knife that was stuffed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume that the wounds of Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife. Blood on left hand. Blood was splattered on the palm of Nagito's left hand. For some reason, the splatter cuts off in the middle of his palm. Also, the back of his left hand has a natural blood stain that's only above the middle joints of his fingers. Wait, so also the back of his left hand, has a natural blood stain that's only above the middle of. Okay, so how did that happen? Nagito's duct tape. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles in it, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath. So they weren't actually trying to like interrogate him to where the bombs are. They were just like killing him, because if not, there would be blood under the tape, because they would let him talk, you know. Spear of Gungnir. Okay. The spear impaled through Nagito's stomach. A cord with an iron weight at the end of it extends from the back of the handle. For some reason, only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Okay, yeah, because that's certain like place where there's not actually blood there. Monokuma plushie. A life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach, as if it was stabbed. Blood and girder. A faint red line was on the ceiling girder inside the goods warehouse. What could that mean? Monokuma panels. A lot of tipped-over Monokuma panels were scattered around the goods warehouse. In one area, the panels seemed to be laying on top of each other in a straight, orderly line. Press F for Monokuma plushie, exactly. Oil lighter. Found at the fire's origin point. It looks like this is what caused the fire. MP3 player. An MP3 player that comes with speakers. The music that was blaring throughout the warehouse when Hajime and the others arrived was coming from this. Sonia's account. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out that the bombs were fake. At the time, Monomi was apparently peeking at the whole thing. Monokuma's account. Monokuma knew all along. Can you get the fuck out of my room, fly? Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed the fact to anyone. Monomi's notebook. The diary that Monomi updated every day, or did she? According to Monokuma, Monomi can't write. Gas mask and gloves. These were hidden at Nagito's cottage under his bed. Piece of blue paper. Found at Nagito's cottage under his bed. It's a round, thin piece of aluminum paper. Monokuma's special poison. Poison found inside the refrigerator at Nagito's cottage. The warning label on the back of the bottle states, "This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Keep this liquid secure by storing away from sunlight." Not much, we're just starting the class trial now. The file contains the Hope Music Academy student profiles of all 16 students participating in the school trip. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is. And we're done. Okay, let's go to the trial. I think I'm ready. I don't know who the killer is, but we'll fucking... And you haven't seen a trial? Volatility.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Yeah, the ultimate imposter was actually the fat guy. And the trial is just like it's like a fucking, a trial to find out who the killer actually is.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I can't wait. Monomi.
Oh my, Monomi? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
Okay, Monomi.
Chesto!
She's not even replying, is she? Oh.
One more time! Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow!
He doesn't care, huh? Call the Bobs.
It's useless.
I will call the Bobs, don't worry. Also, I've lost so many frames. What's going on? No one's telling me about this, and I'm losing frames here like an idiot. I somehow lost 5,000 frames already. This is great. This is fucking great. Wait a second, I'm gonna mute myself because I gotta do something. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Let's continue. I'll have to go in like 10 minutes, but like, not go like, oh, I'll just have to BRB for a second. In 10 minutes, before.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monomi. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
Nah.
No, that might not be it.
Yeah.
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Wait. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Was that like in my room? What the fuck was that? Yeah, that is Orgy. What the fuck is going on? Whatever. The traitor and the killer who murdered Nagito is here, right? Are they the same person? Or... okay. What am I gonna do now? Torture wound, survival knife, duct tape, monochrome plushie.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
No.
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
It's fine, yeah.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Is it weird to say gonna grab a shower? I mean, that sounds weird. I don't know if it's weird. No, were the wounds on Nagito's really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Okay.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's
Oh, God.
why he was
I went the
so
other way.
beat.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I mean, there is a way, but like... Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? That's what I'm wondering myself. Truth bullets, what do I have? Torture burns. Okay, I know what to do. Yeah, okay. I think.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were
The reason Nagito's body was
It's because the killer tortured...
So that's why he was so beat.
What were they trying to find out by Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
No.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
Let me
That
try
was
something else
Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
then. Yeah.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
Yeah, okay, maybe that... Okay, actually, I think I know. Maybe I know. Let's go.
The killer didn't tape... I'm telling you, they were...
The reason Nagito's body...
It's because the killer...
So that's why... What were they trying to... Definitely the bomb's If so, is whoever found...
That was Fuyu.
I found it by coincidence.
Yeah, okay. Not that, but yeah, if you want to agree...
Damn it!
No,
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up.
What is Monokuma's account again? I don't remember what Monokuma's account is. Is that the one that he never told anyone what the bombs? Monokuma knew all along that the bombs were fake, however he apparently never revealed the fact to anyone. We have the oil lighter, one of the fire oranges. No, this is not it. Monokuma panels, this is probably not it. No. Monogamy plushie. Why is this? Life size monogamy plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. A huge bloody hole in the stomach. It was that. Maybe this is the first thing and I'm already like kinda dying. Okay.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
Can I?
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
I cannot. I can only do it with. Okay, gotcha.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
I doubt this is it, to be honest. Okay.
I found it by coincidence.
Yeah.
There's no way I'd torture someone.
No, it's fine. I trust you, Fuyuhiko. Why did the killer have to torture Naito? Why did he have to torture Naito? I'm losing frames like I'm an idiot and I'm sorry about it. I don't know what's going on. I wanna fucking die. So. Wait a minute. God damn it. Okay, so why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds in Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Yeah, imagine once we get every end. What the fuck?
Crap! The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Maybe.
The reason Nagito's.
It's because the killer.
So that's why. What were they trying to find? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko. I found it. There's no way I'd torture someone.
The killer didn't tape Nagito. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's body was.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Yeah, imagine. I don't know, man. I'm dying already. And it's the first thing. Can I just kill myself? Thank you very much.
Crap! The killer didn't tape
Survival
Nagito's
knife.
mouth.
What is survival knife again? This is gonna take a. You know what? You can suck my dick.
I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
The thing is, like, okay. They're talking about, like, why were they torturing him? I know that they didn't torture him because of the bombs. Because they were literally next to them. Like, if he died in that place, then that means he was literally next to the place where the bombs are. So that's not it. So what is it then? I'm trying to contradict that. Am I not supposed to contradict that? Am I supposed to believe that they were actually trying to find, like, I'm a dumb bitch? What the fuck are you trying to get me to do, game? Okay.
Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
Bomb's hiding place.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
That was Fuyuhiko.
I found it by coincidence.
You did. How do I?
There's no way I'd
prove
torture
that?
someone.
¿Me lo vamos sacando ahí? Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place? No. I mean, they were caused by a knife. What do you want?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
The reason Nagito's body was
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
Yeah, imagine it wouldn't be dead, but I'm fucking running out of options now. I'm being dumb again. It's the first fucking thing in the game. I just don't know who the killer is. So I'm just not even doubting anyone.
the reason Nagito's
Except one
body.
person.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place.
The bomb's hiding place. I doubt it. Okay, so we have torture wounds. Both Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. Then we have survival knife. Survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. I'm gonna put my phone on sound just in case. That was from a military base. It's to assume that the wounds of Nagito's left arm was caused by this knife. Oh, Fuso, I'm sorry, I'm kinda dying right now. It's the first fucking argument. Duct tape. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that was splattering onto the face wasn't under the duct tape. Did I try the duct tape with the fucking torture him? Okay, let me try something.
If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That was Fuyu. I found him. There's no way I'd torture
I have 2
someone.
minutes. I am now clean. Welcome back.
The killer didn't tape Nagi. I'm telling you, they were.
The reason Nagito's
It's because the killer
Didn't I try that? I feel like I tried that. I'm sorry. That was what I was thinking from the beginning. It's like, what the fuck?
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape.
I really
so
thought
he
I
wouldn't have
tried
been
that.
able to confess anything.
Exactly. No, whatever. I am pretty sure that I tried that and it didn't work. That's why I didn't actually do it. Damn it.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared.
God damn it, Suichi.
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
Trap?
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Okay. The Beetle Showdown. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape. Probably spear. Wait, no. I don't know. Let's try spear. I don't know.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Hide the fact that we're...
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location. Then, after they killed him...
Yeah, after they killed him.
Damn it!
Yeah, no, I imagine.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk, right?
Sorry, I was like...
But
not
that
paying
was
attention
the
to
trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Okay. I'm really confident you're asking why that is.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you'd obviously assume he couldn't talk. But that was the trap. They wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated.
Okay. You wanted to hide the fact that we were interrogated.
But if you tape his mouth shut, how is he supposed to answer anything?
Pay attention. This is how it went down. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Here's the other one. Damn it. Okay.
Pay attention. This is how... First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about... Then, after they killed him...
I haven't got through those words!
Through those words!
Yeah. I didn't know I had the talk tape as evidence.
No. There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Yep.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We
Why?
don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Are you in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
and the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Yep.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
Exactly.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
Okay.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard.
Okay.
If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
Okay.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Sorry, I'm back. The fire was in the room was gathered in front of the warehouse. Okay.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Yeah.
Which means it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Yeah.
Some kind of setup? Like what? I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then. Let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire. Huh, they're right. We need to clear that up first. The reason for the fire.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Oh god, I didn't mean to go.
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
No.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
No.
Or perhaps opening the door caused
Yep.
intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
Nope. Gotcha. I know what it is. You can set up used fire.
The direct cause of the oil lighter found at
The killer used some... He lit the curtain on...
some kind of setup?
Did they use the oil?
They probably just based on the shape of it can stand upright.
If they tipped over, it could have ignited...
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the.
Yeah, I agree
with that.
Yeah. Good job, Sonia. Good job.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Yeah,
So when we
that's what I
opened the
thought.
warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
The killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect. Oh yeah.
I see!
Yeah, music. I totally forgot about the music.
You're talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
Yeah. Fucking music, dude. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Within that darkness, a loud hymnal blared throughout the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Oh, hey, do you guys hear something? Nah, it's really damn loud. Does Naito like to listen to this depressing crap? No, I'm not talking about the music. As if on cue, it suddenly started. Huh. So I kinda did hear something.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
But those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
What do you mean? It's fine, I'll open it slowly. Yeah, again, there's another problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. Those words are kind of brush over. Glad. It's not opening. Oh no, something blocking. I'll do it faster. Oh, I get you. And I did it. I kind of ignored the protest and well, opened the door.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Yeah.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
What do you mean?
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
Okay.
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Okay.
Is that a problem?
You're saying that no one could have couldn't left.
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Yeah, that's what I said. A closed room. If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse. I see. So the problem Jack is talking about is the killer couldn't have left.
I see! If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Oh,
Now
sorry.
that you mention it.
Locked room murder. Oh boy, Sakura all over again.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You always leave some kind of setup with you.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Yeah. Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder...
Hajime? What do you mean?
The person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who would have done that.
This is my answer!
Yep. You're the only one!
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
What was the book that I read? It was like a book that I read about a locked room murder. Was it a... It was, I think, Edgar Allan Poe did something that did a story about, you know, it was like a Sherlock Holmes thing, but it wasn't, right? Does no one know anything about that? I don't remember the name of the fucking book or story. It might have been a book, it might have been just a short story, but it was like a locked room murder, and what else happened? And a gorilla? Was it the gorilla one? I think it was, right? Does anyone remember that? The gorilla or monkey or some kind of ape? Huh?
Not just the victim. What does that mean?
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Maybe it's not Edgar Allan Poe, but I believe it is.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
Oh boy.
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Yeah, I do think that actually.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
It would, but you don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
Could be the murders in Rue Morgue. Yes, there's such a story by Poe. Yeah, that's the one. I remember that. I actually like that one.
It seems we need to discuss
It was
how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
It was kind of ridiculous, the whole monkey shit, but it worked out, I think. Why is Cortana talking to me now? Cortana, can you shut the fuck up? Okay.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
It is impossible, you think. That's where you're wrong. I'm gonna do something really quick. Hopefully my internet comes back, at least for a short while. I am the dead. And I am back. I think, maybe. Like you said, it seems important if you think about it, but it feels like I feel like I'm overlooking something. Okay, what am I looking? Another argument? Another argument. Let's go. Torture wounds, burned rope, survival knife, duct tape, plushie, Monokuma panels. Maybe the burned rope. Oh, it's fucking...
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
I understand.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
That's
How
the
about
thing.
if you use your teeth? Or if you use your front tail?
What?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Naruto should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
No. Oh god, sorry.
Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
If your assumption that Naruto committed suicide is correct, Naruto should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right? Oh, yeah, okay.
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible!
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
It is.
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
Okay.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
No.
Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
To actually tie up your own arms and... That's obviously impossible!
I didn't want to do that.
Tying just the leg, tying both arms would be...
You couldn't do much with the free arm.
It'd be impossible!
How about if you use... Or if you use your...
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
I think I know what it is. I'm just not...
To actually tie up your own arm...
Yeah, okay.
No, that's wrong!
No, that's wrong! I knew it was the burned rope. See, so he put a burned rope on him.
Hold on a sec. Isn't that premise flawed?
Yep.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
Yep.
The rope on his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
No.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
The proof that the burned rope at night to Saram is a trap. His right sleeve.
I see! Take a close look at his right sleeve.
Front tail, yeah.
Even though the rope was burnt up, his sleeve wasn't burned at all. Wouldn't you agree? A burn like this,
God,
no
sorry.
matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Yeah, that should be the case.
That's what I think, at least.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
Jesus Christ, Akane.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
What the fuck, Sonia?
That's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
Oh my god.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
It's impossible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Yeah, okay.
Hajime, you tricked me. Give me back that Benjamin.
What do you mean? Not only did she try to charge me, now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
There should be a way,
Then
you
hurry
say.
up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Damn it, Akane. A way to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right arm. It's okay. There's definitely an answer for this. Are we doing a logic dive or something like that? No, it's just Iron Man again. Okay. Torture wounds, burn rolls, survival knife, Monogama plushie. Oil lighter. Maybe the plushie?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
No.
could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
I don't think that's
Maybe he propped the knife somehow
propped.
and slammed his right hand down on it?
Oh god. I just lost 30 seconds.
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily.
Yeah.
We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
If Nagito could use his right hand to stab himself with the palm, how did he do it?
Even if Nagito's right hand was free,
Let's try the prop
how
one.
could he
and
stab
then
his
the
right
last
hand
one.
with his right?
If he threw the knife and let the knife, could he stab his hand that way?
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Maybe he propped the knife.
Yeah, I agree with that.
With that.
Nice.
The life-sized Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Okay.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
I mean, I don't know how big
He
that is.
inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it.
Oh.
If that's it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
Yeah.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Yep.
I see. So that's the trick.
But for a moment, I seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
Yeah.
He probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
But there were sprinklers.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem.
Is there? What is that problem for you, Hiko? Tell me. Tell me what that problem is, please. I need to know. Why does it say I'm not live anymore? What's wrong? Okay, it's live now.
The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right? If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
Yeah? Okay.
If that's true, How is that possible?
I don't know, how is
He
it possible?
can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
Then he probably took the spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
I don't know about that.
There is a limit to his constitution.
Yeah, there is.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Sonia, please. Sonia, don't say those kinds of things. If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly. Is Kazuichi gonna say anything? Oh god. Oh yeah, I believe Kazuichi will say something right now. Kazuichi's gonna say something like after. Please, come on, Kazuichi, I believe in you. Come on, Kazuichi, come on, Kazuichi, come on, Kazuichi. Ah, maybe? Maybe?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
God damn it.
Like I said, if you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
That's like a line from Out Doujin, and I've seen plenty of those lines.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Yeah, please.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
It is.
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
So you're saying it's impossible?
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
I've seen that line in like a dozen hentai anime. Same, and in like a dozen of doujins. It's like, don't do that. It's so big. I will die. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Thoughts?
Monome's sassing me.
You deserve that, Monokuma.
But it's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. So this might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Ooh.
Of course, that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
And me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed. But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone.
Same.
No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
Connor? Connor, is that you?
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
I mean...
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
Dots.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Never said impossible. Huh?
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together.
Okay.
That's how. We made it this far up till now.
Everyone, working together.
Yep. She's right. We've made it through several ordeals up till now by doing that. Then even now,
All right, let's
the
do this.
evil seed of what you've done germinates within you. Sorry, that's a meme. Yeah.
How did Nagito stab himself with a spear?
Okay, how did he?
Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
Oh, this
Or
front
maybe
tail?
he used his front tail.
God damn it, Akane.
I know guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
God damn it, can you shut the fuck up? No, if Naito made a suicide, then he must have used the spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only part he could have used is... Yeah.
How did Nagito's... Let's work together.
When the spear stabbed, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! Akane, please stop. Okay, Fuso, front tails.
Hold on.
Front tails.
It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand.
Yep.
The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Yep.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
That settles the description of that bloodstain, but it's not the only unnatural bloodstain. Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
So he had his knuckles like this. He had his hand like this. Like this, sorry. Or like this, or whatever. When holding
Like
the
you
spear,
said,
the
it looks like
cable.
an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit.
Yep.
If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagito's left hand doing? Gripping.
I see! When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand.
Yep.
That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
God damn it, Akane! What's wrong with you? Fuck! Also, fucking frames dropping forever, never, 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 and never. Yeah, Akane, please stop. Now I get it. Now I get why you were so mad at Akane. No more double entenders. I don't even know what that is. What is an entenders? What is an entender? I don't know.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear!
No, he's grabbing
Now
the
that you
wire.
mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild. He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
Exactly.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Huh? Really?
I already have the answer myself in my head, but like the game.
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
Thank you, Jackie. What section of the spear he was holding? The cord.
I see! That's it. Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord. There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Yep.
Isn't the size of that cut-off section about the same size as a human fist?
Yep.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here ended up getting on Nagito's left hand.
Exactly.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki?
Dots.
I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extended from the bar. The spear with his left hand. Not from there. How would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
I guess
That's
that's
a
a
long
good
plan name.
Yeah, that is.
One step at a time? What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
Yep.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up, but the spear was stabbed through his stomach. So if it's just before that, that's it. Could it be? The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment. Yes! Yes! Logic dive! Please! With the spear, where the spear was and what state it was before. Please, logic dive. Yes! Logic dive! Can you... Oh. What are you saying? These kids are so slow, I swear to God. Right? Oh God. Question 1? Yeah. What was the spear just... Where was the spear? Above Nagito. I mean, both in the sand and above, but yeah. Turbo skateboard time indeed! Oh God, moving fucking... Oh God. Oh God. Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. Oh God, I was looking at chat! Oh God, I was looking at nothing! Oh God! Okay. Woo. Question 2. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? A ceiling girder. There you go. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Okay, nothing. It means it's not gonna go over there. And you're going just that way, and just going just that way, and you're going just that way, and you're going just that way. Okay. Jump. Jump higher. Question 3. What item connects to both the spear and the ceiling gun? The spear scored. Wait, what? What does it say? The rope and Nagito's. No, it's the spear scored. Yeah, boy, I did it! What? Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above Nagito. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? A ceiling girder. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The spear scored.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Let's fucking go.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Yeah.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
That'd be awesome, but
that would be awesome.
Use the ceiling girder directly above him.
Yeah.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him. And if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
The ultimate Esper. Wasn't that like the bitch from the first game, the Sayoko? Wasn't that the girl from the first game? Sayoko? Sayaka! Yeah! Sayaka something. Yeah, no, I think it was Sayaka, right? I don't know.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Interesting.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
I know she joked about it, but she was actually able to read our fucking thoughts, though.
Are you serious? He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Thoughts?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide? Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Probably.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
God damn it.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end.
Oh my god, Nagito.
Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far?
Apparently.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Yeah, Hakure is not the most memorable character.
Did he want us to die that bad?
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
Jeez, I was starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimated his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I have forgotten about it until now. If he was here now, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right? Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
There's fucking thunder
So
outside.
why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick.
Okay.
He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other and tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion.
Okay.
Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so we'd be executed.
That should be okay, right? Right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
Yeah, we kind of solved this really fucking fast.
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense.
And there's a lot of clues that we haven't used it.
It's probably just my imagination.
No, talk. Why? I mean, I still don't understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
So, throughout this game, it has never been wrong, so I don't know.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Sonia, you okay?
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right? It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Whew. Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's what you think.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is.
Huh?
No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But
Don't give me
I'm
kappas
a
right
little
now.
worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You're gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with.
Crap!
No, I was wrong. I was like, wait, he doesn't know about the bombs? Okay, sorry. I mean, he could have tested. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. What do you have in that? Hope to get me file. Come with special poison. What is this? What is the thing then? Something related to Nagito's death. A piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. I'm also victim is Nagito Komada. Something related to Nagito's death. A piece of evidence that even he couldn't mess with. I wonder. I don't know why I feel like it's the Monokuma file, but I'm gonna try it away. I doubt it.
I see!
Hey, it wasn't Monokuma file! I was right from the beginning, I just didn't want to do it!
Is it about the Monokuma file?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh? There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
Fucking... I was trying to do it from the beginning, I was like, nah. The victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma plushie factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. The suspicious part of the Monokuma file that Chico was worried about is... What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? Oh fuck, no. Oh no. Okay, I know what it... Wait, no I don't. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! What is this bullshit? Damn it. Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, fuck! Stop it! Jesus Christ!
I got it!
That was like the worst! That's not even fair! That's not even... Oh!
In this particular case's Monokuma file, there's no specific cause of death.
That's not even fair! It's not like, okay, you can put the logic to mean. That makes sense, you just gonna die faster. I don't know. What the fuck? The cause of death, huh? Not only is there a spear stab in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. There's thunder outside. Can you hear that? The laceration in his left arm. Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Until now, the files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Mikan's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Yep.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide, but it's not just a suicide.
It's a suicide attempt.
Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
Yeah.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice.
What about Hope? Hope is dead.
See. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
Thoughts?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
Nope.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied. Even if it's just to be safe.
You're right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying.
Yeah, it is.
But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait!
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be alright.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? Now that I think about it, Naito said the same thing. The absolute hope the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. Thoughts? Is it the class trial? Suspend! Oh no! Suspend! Monokuma, what I mean?
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured that out too. You're the only one who didn't know. It's no rhyme, mon ami. Hey, you know how longer... hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along with like we always do. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how much you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So, mon ami and I are the bestest of best friends.
Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now.
Enough! Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides the
fact that you snap at me you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit.
How sad! Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know? We aren't even
friends in the first place.
Then as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's bad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys.
Well, there may be some demands for that. What? I fell for it. I actually took the man bait.
God damn it. I totally took the man bait. Oh god, mon ami. Would you like to save? Yeah. Let's go back to the normal.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say. Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Okay.
That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this?
Okay.
In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear. It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
You're right.
Other possibilities. Huh.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
What could that something be? Overlooked, huh?
Then let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly. We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is, no matter what. Okay, let's try it. Make your argument. What do I have? Monokuma file 5, torture wounds, duct tape, blood on girder, oil lighter, piece of blue paper. I'll try the piece of blue paper, though I don't know what that is.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right? It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
Could be that.
There's no way he burned to death.
No.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Hey.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold. Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Okay.
Just thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
I'm gonna go with special poison. The real cause of Nagito's death. Is there something I overlooked? Yeah, okay.
Let us consider a
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply bled to death.
No.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
Could be that one.
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
No.
Or liquefied his guts with a body blow.
No. Then it's just
Just
something
thinking
that
about
cannot
it,
be seen.
that's already a horrible death.
Okay. Let's try that.
Let us consider a
It's not the knife in his... It's not the other wound. With all those wounds, maybe he simply...
There's no way he burned to death.
Was the cause of death something...
I agree with that.
I agree with that.
Let's go!
That's it. I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Yeah, and all of the Monokuma files have been like, yeah, no poisonous thing has been like found in his body.
Poison? It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember, when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside the refrigerator, I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
Okay.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
Okay, so blood.
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Okay.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
But still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Yeah.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And this is when the hardtail appears.
God damn it. Kane!
You're totally overvaluing that tail.
Oh god, oh god. I'm dead. Am I back again? Guess who's back? Back again. Literally dying. What the fuck? Hello? Am I back yet? Hello? I think I'm still dead. Oh boy. I'll try to get my internet working again. Don't you worry, your little pretty little head. Am I back now? I think I should be back now. So yeah. The thunder doesn't like me. There's a huge cloud over there, like a huge cloud. I'll continue then, I don't know. For the most part. I know, right? That's what I hate. Okay.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible.
Interesting.
Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Goddammit, Chiaki. Why is my internet so bad? I just wanna play video games. God? Are you mad? Hello? I'm sorry, God. It was not my intention. Yeah, there we go, you say, but then I'm dead again, so I don't know what's going on. How about now? Let's hope it works. Hello again, I think I'm back. Did you hear God? There's so much thunder, I think Zeus is mad at me. Maybe God, one of both, maybe both. Just kidding, what are possibilities?
Are there any left?
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body. The answer is written on the warning label. I'm gonna read it before it gives me like an option. So, where is it? Takes a very minute. Presented with care. Yeah, okay. Gaseous state. I should think carefully. Try to remember it. Oh no, not again. Logic dive. Logic dive! Woo! Let's go. Dive start. Ow. God, punishment time, basically, dude. I didn't mean to get hit there. I was kind of like got distracted. Okay, question 1, or not maybe. Shit. Okay. Question 1. What state was the poison gas? Wait. When it affected Naito. Yeah, gas. Woo! Logic dive. My internet is actually working for logic dive. I guess it really likes it. Oh god. I gotta sneeze. I don't sneeze. Oh god. Fuck. No! It's so hard. Can I just jump to the next one over here? Easy. This is much easier. The question 2. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose. Or, no, through his nose, yeah. Oh god, this is the most like nerve-wracking one. Okay. That's it? Only 2 questions. Oh, okay. And now my interest has to go to shit after the fucking logic dive. What state was the poison in when it affected Nagito? Gas. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his nose.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Woo!
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
The enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle it with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose.
He breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse? But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because Monokuma made us wait outside, remember? The reason we didn't break it wasn't us to be able to explain that. The Monokuma merch? The fire, the sprinklers, probably.
I see!
Yeah.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Okay.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
Nope.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air. It breaks down in minutes and is susceptible to hydrolysis. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Hydrolysis, no hydrolysis.
The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Yep.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, The spear in his stomach. It was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what? In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right?
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right. All the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
Well, but...
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide so he could just kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive. Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we really finish this here? No. That can't be.
There might have been an accomplice.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Chiaki, what did you just say?
Oof, no.
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
God! It's all good, God! Don't worry about it! It'll all be fine tomorrow. I'm gonna close my window. Thank you very much, bye. Oh, God! Oh my God! I saw the bright light and I was like, oh no, it's coming. And did you hear that shit? You heard that shit. Please tell me you heard that shit. Oh shit! Yes! Oh my God, dude! That was so fucking... Oh my God, I'm not used to thunder. Like, I don't hate it, or like, I'm not scared of it. It's just like, it never happens normally. Oh my God. Don't even worry about it, God. What the fuck? I'll find this killer, God. I'll find who killed Nagito. Don't worry. I know you loved him.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing would have been left, behind. Wait, what? If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the container.
I see!
The bomb, the fucking meat on the bone, what the fuck?
Are you talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
I mean, it's liquid.
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's a little plastic or something. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place in a glass or plastic container, away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
I'm now illegally... Oh, wait, I'm now legally obligated to kill you, Hikaru. God is Nagito-kin.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Yeah.
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
Yeah, huh?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice.
That is impossible. I mean, an accomplice? It is just two.
Like, does that really matter all that much?
I mean,
even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
or someone actually poisoned him.
Ah, you're right. You're totally right. That's totally it.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Please give me an unexpected twist. Where is Makoto? I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to hurt anymore, but hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting everyone else. I also feel that way. Please don't give me a choice if I should actually end this. I'm gonna say yes just if I can get two endings, but that's why I want to just rule this as negative suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt. But
that's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else.
Nagito is Makoto, just get over it. I'm never getting over it! Apparently it's a mistake! Not even a mistake, it's a coincidence. Totally, it's a coincidence, it never happened.
But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga.
Oh boy.
Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is?
The name thing was just a coincidence. They just took advantage of it when they realized if Nagito were here, he'd say, "No, that's wrong."
Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing. And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane said just now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Fuck. I missed the knee. Oh, now he's going away. Wait, what? Oh, fire. What is it called again? No, not an hour. Fire. Nope. Oh god. Fire. Wait, fuck. No, I don't even know what it is. That's why. Fire grenade. That's what it's called. Okay, I didn't remember the name. Destroy it. Destroy it. Destroy it. Destroy it. There you go. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I just need a knee. Did it!
I got it!
Oh god, I missed like a lot of chat, sorry. That realization moment.
I see.
It was exactly from the tip to Conan. Thanks again for the referential jokes by Chance Soft. Well, fire grenade, yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
The fire grenades! Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
That means one of us actually killed Nagito!
What? He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place. As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse, it can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
That bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
There is.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Hajime. Could it be?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
Yep.
Huh?
Sonia's words contain the glue they're gonna. Oh my god, I wonder what it is. Oh wait, it's the fucking piece of blue paper. Let's go.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with this. Get some life fucking
Take a look.
back.
We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this.
Mm-hmm.
It is the same aluminum.
Yep.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
Exactly.
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room.
Yeah, why do he have mask? Oh,
He
fuck.
also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
So he to replace it.
Did
okay.
he use those when he put the poison inside
Yeah.
the fire grenade?
To change it.
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping them.
Damn.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right? So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right. If the canister wasn't thrown away, then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito committed suicide. End of story.
Not really.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
Oh boy.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
Yep.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Oh
Is
fuck.
this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
Nope.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
Oh fuck.
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized
Oh
it.
fuck.
The horrifying truth?
Oh god.
It probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Could that's the moment be when we threw?
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Yeah, I think so. When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
Oh no!
What the heck?
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
Hold on a sec. Then Nagito was...
God damn it.
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
Fuck! What the fuck did I just see? I just saw a bright light, but it didn't look like a fucking like thunder. You know that you see light and then you hear the fucking thunder. I just saw light. There's no thunder. There it is. It's late. No, but it was weird. It was like a... Oh god. Thor, stop it.
But you said so yourself. You said Nagito committed suicide.
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
Huh? It was like we prepared the force grenade.
I see!
Nagito.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
The poison was Nagito Kamaeda.
I see!
Give me back that life I
That
needed.
was also Nagito.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
Oh, isn't Nagito set the warehouse on fire to make someone throw the
see.
poison?
Don't tell me. He set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito. It was all a trap to make one of us throw the poison grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Oh no.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
Oh boy, Nagito.
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason, he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades.
Shit.
Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Yep. That's Nagito for you.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poison grenade and the fire were traps.
Okay, I'm dying, wait.
That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
I'll be there in a second, I'm sorry. Wait. Do 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 do. Internet, you wanna work? I would really like to play this game. Thank you very much.
All the fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on! If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Are you fucking serious?
Oh boy, Nagito, what
Was
the
his
fuck?
trap all along.
How is that even hope?
Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve. He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces!
Shut up.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick.
Huh.
Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up.
Yeah, that is.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
It is my fault, because I told you all about the fire grenades. I am so sorry.
That's not the fucking
Sorry.
issue here.
I skipped the version for by our.
It's not Miss Sonia's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Impossible?
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times.
You do, huh?
I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Wow.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
How can you... You're so how can you have such an awful power?
Please, internet, I just want you to work. I just wanna play video games.
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Oh no, what are you thinking? I'll wait a second while my internet gets back to normal, so I'll just save in the meantime. I'll wait here just a second. If you're watching this on YouTube, you might just skip. Just saying. So, yeah. Let's see if I'm back. Okay.
Really?
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning?
Oh god, it's pouring down so much rain! Okay.
I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
You know what? You know what? I'm sorry. Let's finish this tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, fuck. On Friday. But yeah. We'll see what happens on Friday because I don't want to keep losing frames and maybe the rain is also not helping the internet. So, we'll see you tomorrow then and I'll see if I can fix this. So I'll see you, thank you for joining and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye.